6-month business update coming at you guys right now. Holy moly, how has it been 6 months already? If you guys are just joining me for the first time, hello, my name is Jess. I am a mobile auto detailer, and this is my very first season in business. I wanted to give you guys a 6-month business update and tell you exactly how everything has been. I'm going to cover a few different things, and I'll tell you exactly what I want to run down real quick with you guys. So I'm going to go over how I've been getting business and what's been working for me in my business, the different niches I've been working in and exploring to kind of fine-tune my business and see what areas I want to grow my business in. I definitely want to cover the physical aspect that I've experienced through detailing, the pros and cons that I've personally experienced being a mobile detailer, the income aspect, and what this next chapter is gonna look like. All right, quick rundown on how I've gotten business and kind of like how business is going right now. Business is booming. Like, I don't know what happened in the last month and a half, but my business has just started to explode. I'm getting certain clients who are wanting repeat details, like regular detail clients. I am also really starting to get clients who are like, just want to keep me busy for a lifetime. They are in the auto industry and just want to just keep me busy. I have not done any advertising other than that quick stint of Google Ads that I shared with you guys. That was the only advertising I ever did, and I think I got, I forget, 1 or 2 clients from that. 1 client, 2 cars. Everything has been social media, word of mouth, and a majority of it has been referrals. Every single client is like, oh, I told so-and-so about you. Oh, so-and-so is going to be calling you. Or when I'm at a detail, people are stopping by and asking for cards and asking what I do. And it has been a spiral of word of mouth, and it's currently exploding. I think I'm the only actual fully mobile detailers in my area. So one thing that I definitely took opportunity of over these last 6 months, being so new to business and so new to detailing, was taking like every opportunity to learn. A lot of you guys saw probably the ceramic coating video. I'll link it here for you. But I did a full ceramic coating training. So I really wanted that knowledge. So I went to that course. I also ended up learning about polishing boats, polishing RVs, and just taking every opportunity to learn. A lot of you know that I have been doing a couple pieces of equipment, like heavy equipment, excavators, and I don't know, those big tree thingies. But being able to explore in different avenues has allowed me to learn different avenues. But just exploring new avenues has been incredibly interesting, but also allowed me to gain new experiences and allowed me to expand my portfolio if I ever choose to do so. I haven't shared this with you guys yet, but I also did my first RV detail a couple weekends back. Really wanted to explore in the RV market and see if it was something I'd be interested in. Doing those jobs for a discounted rate just helped me gain a lot of insight as to how to do it better next time and then grow towards charging the full proper amount. Like, exploring new niches gives you so much opportunity to gain knowledge and experience and grow your business if you ever choose to do so. So let's talk about the physical aspect of this job. And this is a really tough physical job, especially being mobile, because you're constantly working in the elements. I knew it was going to be a physical job, and that didn't scare me because, I mean, I grew up on a farm, I ride dirt bikes, I've been riding horses since I was 6. Like, I can handle physical work. What I did not anticipate was the arthritic pain. I've had a lot of moments this year that scared me within this business because I just did not think I was going to be able to continue this business for as long term as I intended. It's a lot of physical labor, and I'm not in my 20s anymore. I've been rough on my body. I've been active my entire life. I'm 38 years old, and the hands, it all started with my wrists. It was like so painful. My wrists were so inflamed. It got really frustrating. I was doing a lot of ice baths Every single morning, I was just doing 3 minutes, just dunking my hands in ice baths. That lasted for, I would say, a month and a half, 2 months, most likely. And then all of a sudden, it went into my fingers. And my fingers were just like crippled. I'd wake up in the middle of the night and painfully like couldn't open my fingers. And I have to now consciously sleep with my hands open. Like I can't like sleep. I always sleep with my hands on my chest. I can't sleep with my fists, my hands closed. I have to consciously sleep with them open to keep those tendons and those muscles like open and as stretched as possible. It wasn't until about 2-ish weeks ago the finger pain is gone. So I feel so much more optimistic. I was legit like feeling defeated because I physically was in so much pain. There's been a few pros and cons that I've experienced as a mobile detailer, and there could be more, but I'm thankful I haven't come across too many. I didn't realize, I should have realized, but I didn't quite realize how hard the slow season was gonna hit and when the slow season was. So business was booming for May, June, and first week of July. And I was just like so overwhelmed between detailing and work, and I was having to deny clients because I just was so busy. I couldn't take on any more clients that I was like, I need to quit my job. I'm like, this is too much. My husband and I agreed. I quit my waitressing job, went full-time detailing, and then the slow season hit. That slow season in Connecticut is in July. In July, I had 1 week that I had like 7 details. It was really like fluctuating, but between kids getting out of school at the end of June, that kind of like got me a little busy because I had moms who were like, yeah, as soon as the kids are out of school, or teachers, as soon as kids are out of school, I'm gonna book my detail for them. So that end of school kind of helped, but then also vacations kick in and holidays kick in and people are going to the beach and they're not thinking about having to stay home for their detail. So July was a bit slow, but I never didn't have details. It wasn't as busy as I anticipated in accordance to the prior 2 months and having just quit my job. So now, knowing that information going forward, I can prepare better for it come next season. Love to hear from you guys. Like, what's busy, what's slow for you? Speaking of seasons, that is just another down to mobile detailing. There's no winning. You can't predict the weather. You can't rely on the weather. And when you're mobile, like, you get rainy days. It sucks. I'm just over it. I'm just giving up on life right now because it was supposed to be done raining a long time ago. It's freaking pouring out. I'm gonna lose it. Thank God it's Friday. TGIF. I hate having to reschedule people. It's supposed to be downpouring right now all day. I rescheduled my details today, squeezed them in when I'm so booked right now for another day, and it's not raining. Like, and the same goes with the heat. Here in Connecticut, we usually have like a good 2 months where it's 90 plus to 100 degrees. And we also have 100% humidity. Like, it is so hot. You can't breathe. The air is so hot and heavy. Oh, so hot. Oh, boy. So it was, like, so hot during that detail that my phone wouldn't work. My, brain doesn't work. I can deal with the heat. I prefer heat over the cold. But as soon as this weather got cool, I had so much more energy and my details were not nearly as miserable. I started to get extremely burnt out at the end of August. I was really grumpy, was not enjoying detailing. I was just chugging through it. But the weather shifted real quick and I went and did a detail and had so much more energy and I felt revived and I was like, oh sweet, I love my business again. Like, I didn't realize how much the weather had affected me. And I work by myself, so it's not like I have somebody else to pick up the slack or like, hey, can you wash those tires while I do the door jams or well, like whatever. I'm doing everything myself, and it started to get tiresome and daunting, and I started to hate it. But that shift in the weather perked my energy right back up, and I'm still running high. Another down is that you're mobile. Like, people are always telling me, hey, get this product, hey, get this tool, hey, get that, hey, you need a canopy. I'm mobile. I have a very small van that has a lot of stuff in it, and I don't even have room to put a buffer in my vehicle. I have to only bring it on the jobs that I need it on. I literally keep the bare minimum that I need to get through every detail. And so when something comes up, or you need something else, or if you forgot something, it's like, shit. No matter how much you try to make sure you have everything, sometimes you don't, and you don't have room for the extra stuff. The other downside of being mobile is, I have a whole video on this, but let's just say things go wrong. Equipment breaks, things happen, and it's like, yeah, of course this can happen in a shop, but in a shop, a client drops their car off and it's usually there for the day. You have the opportunity to go run somewhere and get things fixed. When you're mobile, you're at the client's house, and if you're in the middle of a detail and something goes wrong and you have to reschedule it, like, God, I feel like an ass. But it happens. Things happen, and just learning to deal with those and not stress. You can't stress about things that are out of your control, are definitely key factors in being a business owner in general. On the pro side, being mobile, people love it. Like, love it, love it, love it, love it. I don't have a lot of mobile detailers in my area. I am probably one of the only fully mobile detailers, and people think it's the coolest thing in the world. They're super impressed by it. They love my entire system, from booking to the detail to payment processing, and the ease of it all. That I think it's so easy and so convenient for them that my business has just started to like really compound, and word is really getting out. So I find that being mobile is such a convenience to people. They love it. So many of my clients either work from home, or I do their details at their place of work. And so there's zero inconvenience to them. I never even have to see them. I never have to inconvenience them, and they just absolutely love it. So there's definitely such a benefit to being mobile. So income, when it comes to detailing, the income isn't bad. It's really good. It's better than I was doing previously in the food service industry, and I'm very pleased with how much I make. I'm not going to say exactly what I've made this year, but let's just say my goal is 4 details a week. I've definitely had some weeks where I have not hit that goal, and I've been making $50 to $60 an hour. Once in a blue moon, it is closer to 70, but $50 an hour is pretty much the average. So, and I work about 20 hours a week, and I'm really happy with that. But I am also anticipating that's gonna like nearly double next year. It's gonna be a rough season. It's gonna be a busy season, not rough. It's gonna be busy. But just being in this business and just kind of like continuously upping my money mindset has been a really cool experience, and it's gotten me thinking about what's next. How can I make more money? How can I start to make more per hour? Or how can I start to make more per job? What's it gonna look like if I do hire somebody on? Like, how much work would I need to keep them busy, but also like up my income? And it's just been fun. It's been really fun. I don't know what's next in the big scheme of things, but I do know what's next in this next legit season of winter here. My season is officially closing November 10th. Your girl, I don't know if y'all know, but she's southbound, and I'm so stoked. So I'm heading to Florida for the entire winter and basically starting my entire business over down south for the season. I don't know what that's gonna be like. I've done really well up here. I have a really great niche, and I'm really excited and curious to see what niche ends up working out really good down there for me. So that's part of why I've explored and started to dabble in RVs and just try new things. So I'm really excited to head to Florida. I do plan on coming home next year, as much as I didn't want to, but I think business next season here in Connecticut is going to be freaking off the hook. One step at a time. November 12th, I'm heading south. November 15th, I'll officially be there. And I plan to open business in the Orlando and Villages area starting on November 22nd. But overall, these last 6 months, they have been a wave. They have been a roller coaster of ups and downs and frustrations and some failures and slow moments and busy moments and like how much can I handle. But overall, my threshold as a business owner, as a detailer, the whole physical aspect of it, I think I've killed it. Quite honestly, I think I'm really proud of myself. All right, guys, we're going to end it there. We're going to end it on a high note. It's been a good 6 months. I'm super stoked to share with you guys exactly what is to come. I'll take you guys on the journey of getting southbound. Yeah. Let's close this show out. Thank you for watching. Hit that like button if you liked this video. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Drop a comment if you want to. And we will see you next time, guys.